So Max Fried becomes the first 10-game winner in Major League Baseball this season. Great job, Max. The Yankees end that little skid with the Reds, 7-1 victory. That's the way to win the game. It was clean. It was smooth. It was better than it was yesterday. And I'm glad right now the crossword Don's not hurt. And I'm glad that Johnny Loizaga is not hurt, right? You could put to bed some of the ridiculous narratives and ridiculous talking points from last night game. So this is a good win. But that's what I mean. Max Fried, 7 innings, 4 hits, 1 run, and it wasn't an earned run. 1 walk, 7 Ks, and his ERA is down to 1.92. Fernando Cruz came in through an inning, 3 strikeouts. He is just racking up the Ks. And then JT Brubaker came in with an inning, clean, 11 pitches also. That's it for the Yankees pitching. Okay. On the offensive side, Trent Grisham, 4 for 6, with 2 doubles. Aaron Judge, 1 for 5. Ben Rice, 0 for 3. Giancarlo Stanton, 1 for 3. He's batting .308, Giancarlo Stanton. Jazz Chisholm, 1 for 5. 2 ribbies and a towering home run. Almost 450 feet. To deep right field. Jason Dominguez, 4 for 5. So the 2 outfielders that some friends want, some other fans want, they both got 4 hits tonight. They both got 4 hits. Now, he was 4 for 5 with 2 doubles as well. Anthony Volpe 0 for 3 with an RBI. Excuse me. Austin Wells was 1 for 4 with an RBI. And DJ LeMahieu was 1 for 5. So keep in mind, DJ LeMahieu is still on, as far as I know. We're a hard pass for Alex Bregman. Hard pass. Not that price. Hard pass. That's not going to happen anyway. That really is not going to happen. But the day off tomorrow couldn't come at a better time. Give the bullpen a little bit more rest and, reset the bats a little bit. Give these guys a breather. They can come back home for a couple of days. They just played 16 days straight, and then having an off day. And then they're going to play like another 10 or 12 days straight without an off day. So they're busy, this team. Now, around the horn, the Cubs are up 8-0 on the Cardinals in the 8th inning. The Astros are up 1-0 again on the Phillies in the 7th. The Giants are up 1-0 on the Marlins in the 2nd. Dodgers Rockies are delayed, but the Dodgers are up 2-0. The Rays beat the Royals 3-0. The Yankees remain a game up on the Rays. The Twins beat the Mariners 2-0. The Mets beat the Braves 7-3. The Guardians beat the Blue Jays 5-4. The Athletics beat the Tigers 3-0. The Rangers beat the Orioles 7-0. Padres beat the Nationals 1-0. Angels beat the Red Sox 5-2. The White Sox 7-3 over the Diamondbacks. And the Brewers 4-2 over the Pirates. And when the Red Sox pitcher Cutter Crawford, it looks like he's going to be done for the year after some crazy incident that happened to him. So, yeah. And the Brewers, highly touted prospect. What's his name? Jacob Mizorowski. He outpitched Paul Skeens today. So Skeens only lasted 4 innings. He's 4-7. So Mizorowski threw 5 innings of 2 hits, shutout ball, 8 strikeouts. He's 3-0 for the Brewers. So another young dynamic pitcher. Yeah, NFV from the strike zone's in place. Shout out to everybody. Consul Yeti's here too. Yep, Max Fried is the first 10-game winner in baseball right now. So, so that's where we're at, guys. It was good to have this game. It was good to see, some of the bats wake up a little bit. It was good to, people worried, why is Bellinger getting a day off? Why is this one getting a day off? They won. Didn't matter. They needed the day off, right? So, what's up, Palvis? What's going on? What is going on? Yeah, that was a very classless move. Ketel Marte lost his mom a couple years ago, and some fan threw out a derogatory comment about his mom. Is that there's no place in baseball for that. That fan should be forever banned from a baseball stadium for that, man. Yeah, and MLB was proactive, man. Yeah, 7 runs, much better day for the Yankees. No, the schedules won't get much easier. No. We got the A's and we got the Blue Jays. So, yep. Yankees have to keep winning series. So, um, this is a lost series, but the A's series is going to be winnable, and the Blue Jays series that'll be tough, but it's a winnable series too. The fan is banned for life. Good, and if he good, as he should be. What an a-hole! One absolute a-hole. But yeah, went through something like that about the guy. I mean, he was close to his mom, and like he lost her a couple years ago, and then you do something like that, and yeah, it hit him. I mean, he loves it's his mom, man. Only get one of them. We only get one of them. No. Banned from every ballpark. Good. He should be banned from every ballpark. Good, man. There should be a mugshot of his ass everywhere. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Petruzzi. What's up, Petruzzi? Yeah. Yeah. And I'm right there with you, man. That fan would have felt he would have felt the wrath. He would have felt the wrath. He talked about mom too, yeah. And it would have been called for. It was like, I might lose my job, but you're going to be eating through a straw forever. And I'm okay with that. And whenever you have to eat through a straw, you have to blend your food. That will be me. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, in a car accident. Yeah, it was just terrible, man. Absolutely terrible. Just why do people have to be such a-holes? It's just, it's amazing. People get the rocks off by being a complete prick. I mean, may she rest in peace, man. Seriously, may she rest in peace. You can tell Marte deserved better. He did. You know. But this is a great game for Fried and Dominguez and Grisham and Jazz. Yeah. Grisham and Dominguez both got 4 hits. Both of them. And 2 doubles each. Yeah, the Blue Jays did lose an extra innings, and you can pick up a game on them too. So, which is good. And take advantage of whenever they get the opportunity too. Oh, that's good, man. That's they show a nice gesture. Well, good, classy move by the White Sox. Good. Yeah, man. Fried is just bringing it, man. Bringing it. Absolutely bringing it. What's he now? Is he 10-2? Something like that? 10-3? See low. What's going on? It always feels better when the Yankees win, right? And tonight's the NBA draft too. Cooper Flag brought number 1 to the Dallas Mavericks. So, and the freaking Brooklyn Nets have 5 first-round picks. 5. If I'm them, I'm going to try to package a bunch of them for a higher pick or a good player or something. Did I see Fried? I don't know, man. I mean, my initial prediction, Wink, I wouldn't be surprised if he did, but my initial prediction was that he and Rodon are both going to win at least 15 this year. I'm sticking with that too. So, yep. Make them feel old, yeah. And Fried does a good job of inducing weak contact on the ground, even weak contact in the air. So he does put the ball in play, and he keeps the defenders and the guys in the field on their toes. So, yeah, Dodgers versus Rockies. Yeah. No. 40 home runs by the break. I'm not sure. We'll see. Isn't the All-Star break like 2 weeks away? Stephen B. What's good, man? Dominguez and Grisham looking good, Stephen B. And Fried. Yeah. Yes, indeed. I like it when multiple guys contribute significantly to the team win. That's always nice. Always nice. So, Braves, Mets. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that should be a good series for the Mets. So where I'm thinking is Judge is at 28, CeeLo, 28 homers. Well, we know about DJ, Mike. You know, the Yankees put him on a deadline for July 31st. So he's got to produce, or he's probably going to be gone. But they specifically gave him a July 31st deadline, which is also the same day as the trade deadline. So, which I do think the Yankees are going to be adding a versatile infielder so that if they do move on from DJ, they have somebody who can play in his stead. So, yep. The fact that Dominguez and Stroman are playing good constituents to initiate the cry. Yeah, of course. I mean, people always find a reason to say fire Boone and fire Cashman. They have nothing better to do, and most of those folks don't have an understanding of baseball. Definitely don't have an understanding of math and economics. So, but the common response is fire Boone and fire Cashman. So, I don't entertain any of them. Really, it's just a waste of time. Don't bring any value to the discussion. No. Yeah, well, this is the thing too. I mean, Steve, be like runners in scoring position. Like with the ghost runner. I mean, the strategy is different there because you have an automatic runner on second, so you're essentially relying on a walk off here. So obviously the attack's got to be different, and the strategy has to be different on the pitching side too, because they're working at an automatic disadvantage, right? So, but yeah, I'm moving guys over. Like the Yankees had, I think, 3 opportunities last night. They had runners on first and second. And Trevino was not catching last night. He caught tonight. So maybe that's why they didn't steal bases last night. But they didn't really steal any bases off Trevino the night before either. This is one of the things that was a big criticism when he was catching for the Yankees, that he couldn't throw any guys out. So if I'm them, I'm going to try to go second and third. And if you still have one out, then you can put the ball in play and ground in the air. You have a better chance of scoring the guy at third. That's just fundamental. That's small ball right there. So yeah, this is one of the things the Dodgers trolled the Yankees, said they were a fundamentally poor team. You know, yeah. So they Yankees got to shove it down their throats, man. Yeah, yeah. It could be the cheesecakes. You might be right, man. Wink. I hope they remove the Ghost Runner too. I mean, I'm glad it's not in the postseason. I'll tell you that. But yeah, there will be a new commissioner that we know. Who I have no idea. But yeah, I saw that. Right. Whatever. Whatever. Who do I think they'll try to get? I think they're gonna try and get 2 guys for the bullpen. I think that David Bednar from the Pirates is probably one, or one of the relievers from the Twins, or one of the relievers from the Rockies. Um, I think so. Mm, That's just on initial thought, but like the problem is we're still 5 weeks from the deadline. So the names that are not available now will be available later. The names that might be available now, yeah, and there will be a shortage of pitching guys, so the prices are going to be high, and a lot of teams need relievers. So it's going to be that one's going to probably go right down to the wire. But if I'm the Yankees, I'm going for 2 relievers, and I'm going for a versatile infielder. If they can get Jake Bird from the Rockies, I would be all over it. Yep, they can get Jake Bird. That would be crazy. Be awesome. That's what it would be. Awesome. Exactly, Sunil. And if he and I was kind of lay the smackdown on some folks, man. Yeah, I see a rapid call up for Spencer Jones in the near future. But I wonder if that means like who are the outfielders in AAA? You got Everson Pereira, you got Duke Ellis. Like, does that mean an outfielder from AAA is going to get traded in the near future? Because then otherwise, how are they going to make room for Spencer Jones? Right? But I mean, he's ready for a call up. He's ready for a call up. So yeah, his Tampa streaks. I don't know, Skill. That's a good question. They do this every year. They just quietly rack up wins, and all of a sudden you're like, "Damn, they were 10 games back last week, and now they're 2 games back." They always do this every year. It's very sneaky, sneak attack. Oh. I don't think they're going to demote Duke. I don't think they're going to demote anybody. In all honesty, I'd be surprised. Be surprised unless somebody gets put on options or traded for another team who needs a speedy outfield or whatever. And I like Duke Ellis, but I mean Spencer Jones is much more highly touted. So the Rays are exploring a postseason. Oh yeah, they are. And yeah, NHL free agency. Yep. John Kane, the Brooklyn Nets. Yeah, the Brooklyn Nets have 5 picks in the first round. What did they just trade for Minnesota's 19? Is that what they did? Because they picked 8 already. All right. Let's see. Well, the Timberwolves had number 17. Um, let's see the draft results. Yeah, they picked 8. They picked Igor Demin, a guard forward from BYU, and then yeah, Brooklyn picks. They have the Bucks 19 pick. So yep. Ryan McMahon and Jake Bird. Oh, that would be a pretty damn big. That would be a big trade. I wonder. It would not be cheap. But if you can get big McMahon and Jake Bird, that would be a freaking nice trade. So Eugenio Suarez is another guy. He would not cost as much as Ryan McMahon would. So I could see that being an option too. He's a righty hitter he just mashes the ball too with massive power. So do I think NL pitchers? Probably not. I don't think I think they want to keep them healthy. NHL draft. Yeah. I don't know. It's even I have no idea. I'll go with it if it did, man. This is a tight knit team, and they respect Judge's voice. They respect the other guy's voice too. So, and he's being more of a vocal leader right now, which is good. But something definitely worked for them tonight, and hopefully they build off of that into their series versus Oakland. Yeah, yeah, Tiffany. Yeah, it's a nice win tonight. Nice win, huh? How you doing, Tiffany? Michael Vargas. Yeah. Vargas, yeah. Uh, yeah, and Judges, and maybe he realized he needs to be a little bit more assertive, right, with the team. Yeah. It did look like he was asking the umpire staring at him, and the ump just kind of threw him out. So whatever, man. At this point, he's not suspended. He didn't touch the ump. He didn't do anything. So I would just move on. And he definitely rebounded today with a monster home run. So I'll take that. Yeah, I mean, see, I mean, I know some people would love for the Yankees to trade Grisham because it opens up a path for Jason Dominguez to be uninterrupted play. But the fact of the matter is, they both have similar bat totals, and Grisham's stats are superior, and he has an elite glove. So, in at the price at $5 million, teams would die for us pay $5 million for a starting outfielder. So, if the Yankees are going to trade him, they should get a nice piece back. Mm-hmm. No. I'm telling you, they're not ready for the Matt Sinio. They're not ready for that. Have a great night, too, Palace. Give us some, yeah, yeah, most definitely, Peanut. If we need a good third baseman, you gotta have to give up something. No doubt about it. 100%, man. 100%. In any of the trades that the Yankees make, they're gonna have to give up some pieces. And keep in mind too, maybe they're gonna look to trade some guys that are not on the 40 man who are about to be exposed to the Rule 5 draft. Because if you trade them, then you don't have to make room on the 40, which means you have to move somebody off the 40 or trade somebody else. So I think some of these moves are going to be strategic because they're going to have to protect some guys. Like next year, Spencer Jones has to be put on the 40, which I think he will, but got to protect him from the Rule 5 as well as a couple other guys. So that's going to be part of their calculus, I think, when it comes to filling out some more of the roster. Yeah. J Ram, yeah, I'd be shocked if the Guardians move J Ram. Shocked. Can you imagine that? My God. Yeah, I know a lot of the Fairweather fans they bring up Lombard. I know, even though he's nowhere near being ready. But that's the narrative. And you get some of these Fairweather channels saying trade Volpe too, trade Volpe. Where are you gonna trade him? For who? I mean, come on. What are we talking about here? Yeah, some of the Rule 5 guys will be traded, most definitely. hmm I could see multiplayer trades. hmm Mariner 2-year deal. Who's that, John K? Who's Mariner 2-year deal? Trade your feet after walking forward. Oh my God. You must have been, your legs gotta be shredded, CeeLo. That's a lot of walking, dude. That's a lot of walking, man. Oh, man. Andrew Nardi for a lefty reliever, yeah. And there's that guy, what's his name? Danny Colombe from the Minnesota Twins. He's looking really good too as another lefty option. He's a little older than Nardi, but Nardi's got controllable years. I don't think Colombo does. Nardi's got, I think, 2 more years after this, so he'd be a good get for the bullpen. And any reliever the Yankees bring in, I think, has got to have controllable years. So, got to have controllable years. Yeah. And somebody's putting out on social media too. They can see Devin Williams being traded at the deadline. I don't personally see it, but if they do, you're going to have to bring in either a Mason Miller or a Jake Bird or a John Duran. Otherwise, why the hell are you going to trade him if you can't bring another big arm to replace him? Yep. Yeah, I mean, I think Jazz second is it's a better fit here for the Yankees, 100%. But I mean, if J Ram too, he would have no shortage of suitors too. He would have guys. I mean, Cleveland would have dudes just like knocking on the door. This is my proposal. This is my proposal. Oh God, Robbie Ray and Patrick Corbin. Oh, good lord. Is he still pedal? Is he still pushing that, Sinia? Is he still pushing that? Oh, good lord. Oh my gosh. Um, Lombard's not ready to replace Roby. He's not ready for the majors yet. That's not going to happen. Mm-mm. If that happens in 2 years, maybe, but not now. Um, son AJ Robbie Ray pushing trade stance. Yeah. Oh, Stephen B. Why? Why is he doing this? Oh well. It's part of his mystique. Outside the box. Can't fault the guy for thinking outside the box though. So at least he's honest with them. He sticks with them. He owns them. So that's good. No doubt. Yeah. Stanton is clutching the playoffs. That way, I would just be judicial with the way they use him right now to keep him healthy. Right. I mean, it's got to keep the man healthy. If Jones gets called up to AAA this weekend, do I think he'll be major league? He might be. If he transitions well to AAA, then I can see a September call up. Yep. Outside the mountain. Yes, he does, Stephen B. He most certainly does. Oh, man. Blanco's gone too. Bianco. Wimbledon. Is that going on right now, Wimbledon? In the UK? Oh my gosh. Now let's see here. Did the Nets make their second pick here at 19? Well, the number 18 pick just got traded to the Jazz. No, not yet. The next pick is 19. The Nets. Yep. Let's see what the Nets pick. Well, if you trade him rather than DFAing them, and you can find somebody willing to take some of the money, then you'll at least save money. If you DFA them, you have to eat all that money, 100% of it. So I would prefer to trade them than DFA them as well to get something back, even a couple of prospects or something. Even if I'm eating the contract, I want prospects back or something. It's got to be that way. No, got to be some type of value returning other than just him being gone. It's got to be more than that. So I do agree. I'd rather trade them than DFA them too. That position I think makes sense. Gossman, yeah. Let's see here. The Nets select Nolan Traore. Nolan Traore. He is no stats on him yet. Wonderful. Don't know anything about him just yet. He plays in France. So plays well. Sunil, man, damn. Damn, Sunil. Yeah, Nolan Traore is from France. That's all we know. Hopefully, he doesn't turn into being a Frederick Weiss. The Knicks picked a bunch of years ago. He turned out to be a bust and a half. And the Knicks don't pick until 50. So, but the good thing, the NBA draft is only 2 rounds. So, yeah. UConn doesn't. I don't see any. Let's see here. Rutgers, Baylor, 2 Duke players, number 1 and number 4. Rutgers, 2 players as well, number 2 and number 5. Texas, Oklahoma, BYU, South Carolina, another Duke player, 3rd Duke player. The Phoenix Suns, Washington State, Brett Tilf, I don't know where the hell that is, some overseas. Maryland, Arizona, Georgetown, Quingado, nobody from UConn yet. Yeah, 3 Duke players selected in the top 10. Crazy. The Knicks want to trade. We'll give you our backup. A couple of our backups for Cooper Flag. I think Cooper Flag makes Dallas an instant playoff contender. So I do. I don't see anybody from South Carolina either yet. UConn either. Actually, wait, South Carolina. There might have been a Gamecock pick here. South Carolina, the ninth pick, Colin Murray Boyles. He went to the Toronto Raptors. Yep. Vlad Jr. Astros are beating the Phillies 2-0 now instead of 1-0. But that's all right. It is what it is. I'm just happy that the Yankees won tonight. Georgetown got a player picked. Arizona, I'm not sure, but Georgetown got a player picked as well. And the Knicks don't pick until 50, so which is in the second round. Yep. Gave up their first round picks to trade for these guys that they traded for last year. So the Heat selected. Yeah, you need your ticket Lithuanian guy, man. Your token Lithuanian guy. You have to fill the Lithuanian quota, Sunil. Every team needs a dude from Lithuania, right? Or Uzbekistan, right? Or the Malta. You need those guys. You got to do it. Trading, counting international money, J.D. Davis and Freeman. Oh, good lord. Kasparis, Jokadonis, that dude. That's the guy right there. Yep. Yes, indeed. I'm curious to see who the Knicks are going to pick, and then who the Nets are going to pick up for that. With the other 3 first-round picks they have, 5 first-round picks, man, unbelievable. 4-4. What is this talking about? Isn't the Blue Jays game over? Yeah. Blue Jays lost 5-4 in 10. Sorry to spoil it. If you didn't know that, John. They're paying you tariffs. I don't know. Guardians, yep. Yep. 5-4. 5-4. But tomorrow's game, I mean, don't be surprised if the Yankees make a roster move or something like that. And keep in mind, too, actually, they will have to make a roster move tomorrow or Thursday because J.C. Escar went on the paternity list because his wife went into labor today. They had their baby, so they're going to have to – the Yankees were down a man today, so they're going to have to replace him. It's probably going to be Flores or Jesus Rodriguez for a couple days. And even if it's not, they can move Ben Rice to catcher as a backup catcher and bring up somebody else. So, but I have a feeling it'll be one of those guys that can catch. Or Rodriguez, but well, if a bat goes out, a bat has to come back in. So, yeah. Afghanistan, that's the military right there, man. The gift cellular service. Yeah, I heard that joke. $500 phone. It's like a recycled Chinese phone. It's just part. It's the next grift, and you got his sons, pushing this grift. It's just a never-ending grift. So, yeah, the Brewers Pirates. The Brewers outdueled Paul Skeens, the young kid. So, yep. Yep. It's a never-ending grift. Whatever. Seriously. Plans start at $47.45 a month plus taxes and oh, good lord. Good lord. God. But let me let y'all go. Go have a good night. Go enjoy the night. Let's celebrate this Yankee win. Hit the like button if you haven't done that yet. And thank you for spending time with me tonight for a little while. It's always more fun when the Yankees win. So I think we're all in a better mood. Only works with the iPhone 15. Oh, God. Have a great night, everybody. Jonathan, you're the man. That's my Prime Minister valuable intel right there, Jonathan. So he always keeps me fed on everything. I hope that goes on. So expect that roster move tomorrow or Thursday. They didn't have enough time to get somebody here to Cincinnati. This was why they were a man short tonight. So, and we'll see. Jonathan, you're the man, dude. We love you, man. But have a great night, everybody. Peace and love to all of yous. See y'all tomorrow.